This week on A-Way Outdoors, Greg Abbas goes over some turkey hunting tips, then Jay Allen tries his luck with a Michigan gobbler.
He is beautiful, Dad.
A-Way Outdoors is brought to you by the Whitetail Institute, Outdoor Edge Knives, Shadow Hunter Blinds, Swarovski Optics, Hunter Safety Systems, Muzzy, Matthews, Quickie Quiver, Ameristep Marine Automated Docks, Larry's Taxidermy Studio, St. Joe River Bows, Botswana's Bow Hunting Supplies, Luminoc, Camel Creek Hydrographics, Civil War Magazine, American Digger Magazine, Mike Avery's Outdoor Radio Show, and A-Way Hunting Products. Innovative hunting products for today's hunter.
Today I'd like to talk about turkey scouting. To me, that is the key to success. I was a turkey hunting guide for 18 years professionally, and turkey hunting success usually hovers around 25-30% in a given year for typical states. Our turkey success in my guide service was in the high 90s, and it wasn't because, we're the world's greatest anything. What we were good at was scouting and positioning. To me, that's what's going to determine if you're going to be successful or not. My ultimate goal when I'm out there scouting is to find the turkey's roost, and secondly, what direction does he go when he gets off the roost? If I could find that out, I'm gonna get that bird. I'm that confident. And most of my guiding was done on public land. Them birds hear so many calls, they could tell you what brand you're using. Even the Jakes got bachelor degrees or doctorates. Our success was because we really scouted. And it all starts with the rivers. Turkeys really like keying in on rivers or creeks. They like the running water. And if you go to a topographical map, no matter where you're hunting, and you find where the rivers are or the creeks, from there you're going to want to go and search along the banks. You're going to want to look for any farm fields or any type of fields where the turkeys can come out and display and eat. The reason for looking for rivers and creeks is typically it grows the larger roost trees, and turkeys love roosting over the running water. And not only does it provide the roost, but typically these are oak trees which drop acorns. So by locating rivers, you're able to locate places where they feed, where they drink, and where they sleep. And that's going to help you be successful. Well, as simple as this was, this has always been a very large key to success for me, and I hope it brings you success as well.
Now we're headed to Michigan with Jay Allen as he tries his luck turkey hunting.
Well, after Neil shot his bird, we decided to go find another spot to go set up on. So we headed over to my dad's place and went back in there. Well, we just made a little drive and we come by a field that's about 400 yards to the back of this place right here. So my dad's property actually backs up to the back of it here, so we're gonna just hurry up and get ready. I'm not gonna take the blind or nothing. We're gonna sneak back in there. There's two I know, and I'm almost positive there's three long-beard strutting right there, and there was two hens working way across the field, and they was with one hen. So we're gonna see if we can get back in there, and we'll just see what happens. It's a kind of quick impromptu hunt. So that's why we're kind of rushing right now, because them birds are on the move.
Oh, we got set up on the edge of the field here. I can see two birds fanning out down there. And I can see another red hen, so he must be a subordinate Tom or Jake. got one hen with them. They've kind of turned and started facing this way, so I'm just going to keep going with the slate call real easy and purr and see what we can get them to come here. We may not get them to come all the way in to the woods here by the turkey skins, but if they're within 60 yards out in this field out here, they're going to be toast. So it may take a while because they're just out strutting right now. So stay with us. It's right about 8:10 right now, so it's been 2 hours since Neil shot his bird. So let's see what happens. We haven't given up yet.
Stay right there. Let's see if these turkeys cooperate and give Jay a shot. This portion of AWay Outdoors brought to you by this fine sponsor. You have a hunting product invention and don't know who to turn to? Fred and Greg have been in the hunting product business for over 25 years and will guide you through the idea stage to production and marketing. Act on your idea or else someone else will come up with the same thing.
We stayed for a little bit, and nothing showed up, so we packed up for the day and got out of there. So that was on Saturday when Neil had killed his bird, and a couple days later, I think it was Monday night, I went back over there and I could see them birds were still working that same field, so I figured I'd check them again about Thursday or Friday and try to get set up on the following weekend, see what would happen. And as things would have it, I went back Friday night and the birds was there, so I knew Saturday morning I had a good chance of killing another bird in that area. I talked to the landowner and he said for whatever reason the birds weren't talking a lot in the morning, but they were still showing up. So that's a shot we're going to take right there. We're going there on Saturday morning. Well, we got there Saturday morning early again in the same exact spot Neil had shot his bird. A little bit of time went by, probably half hour, 45 minutes after sunrise. We hadn't heard any gobbles or anything yet, but we knew if we put in our time, the bird would probably work faster.
It's first thing in the morning here on May 26th, and we're back in the same spot Neil killed his turkey in last week. So I stopped by here last night and there was birds all over, so we decided this is as good a spot as any. We just had these hens come in. I don't know what they seen, but we got birds everywhere around us. Weather's not going to be real conducive today. We haven't heard a gobble, but we know the birds are here. Starting to sprinkle a little bit. We can hunt till about 8:30 this morning, and Neil's got a split, so we decided this was probably our best bet because we knew the birds were going to be in here sometime this morning. We may have to wait them out, but we know they're here. We just had, like I said, them 3 hens come through, so I don't know what they seen. They got a little antsy, but I calmed them down, so we're just gonna hang tight. You seen a couple of deer this morning. You hear it starting to sprinkle a little bit, so hopefully the other birds will come around this way because there's water back over this way, so if they want to drink, they're gonna have to come by us. So let's hang tight and see what happens.
We had 2 or 3 hens come through in the morning. A couple of them got nervous. We called a little bit with a slate, calmed them right down. They worked past us and went out into the pasture there. And I just knew if we stuck with it, them toms would probably work out there with them hens a little bit later in the morning. And about another half hour, 45 minutes after them hens had worked in, I seen the first set of toms coming in.
buddies had 2 big toms, and I don't know how many other turkeys coming. And I went to range them, and I don't know if they seen me moving a blind or what, but they didn't come, so I guess we're gonna be stuck here for a little bit longer now. Not that we really want to go anywhere. It's starting to rain pretty hard, so we'll just hang tough and see what happens.
Well, when the first 2 toms had showed up, I don't know if they seen me looking at them with binoculars in the blind or what it was. I mean, it had started to rain a little bit. I don't know if it was with the leaves and stuff moving or what, but they'd spooked a little bit. There was the 2 toms and there was a bunch of jakes starting to work their way in. And then they made a little bit of a circle and went back out in the woods and couldn't see them. And about that time I was getting down on myself because I thought they might have seen me, but I wasn't sure. And about 10 minutes later I seen them start working their way back in again.
When A-Way Outdoors returns, let's see if Jay can get the job done. Closed captioning for A-Way Outdoors brought to you by this fine sponsor. Are you tired of gobblers getting spooked by your decoys? Turkey Skins are real turkey feathers sewn on waterproof fabric, making your decoy look like a real turkey. To get your turkey skins or for more information, visit awayhunting.com. This portion of A-Way Outdoors brought to you by this fine sponsor.
The Whitetail Institute of North America, where research equals results. Call today and we'll send you our Producing Trophy Whitetails DVD and 6 sample seed packs. Free. All you pay is $7.50 shipping and handling.
Well, after them birds had calmed down and circled around a little bit, they started working in. They'd seen the turkey skins, but they weren't real interested in these birds that hadn't gobbled all morning, so I didn't want to hit them with a lot of calling. The first bird got to within about 30 yards and I said, I'm going to shoot the first one. He's a big bodied bird, didn't have much for a beard. And then there was another one working his way in and Neil said, shoot the back one, shoot the back one. And he had a pretty good rope on him. So when that second one got within range, we let him have it.
Take a second.
Well, I shoot this bird, I mean, and he didn't even flop. He hits the ground, and normally, birds will take off running. His buddy decided to stick around, and while we're kind of in the blind doing a little bit of a celebration and stuff like that, that other turkey stayed out there and picked on that bird for between 5 and 10 minutes, and we're just in there giggling and everything else. And it would have been awesome to have a second person in it, or even a third person in that blind with another tag, because they could have filled it. But that bird just stayed there, checked on his buddy, picked on his buddy, and then finally he worked his way off.
Well, that bird finally left now. Rain quit. Maybe it's a good thing. I'll go see what I got.
We got everything back to the truck right now. We're dodging in between showers, so before we transport the bird, I'm going to break out my Outdoor Edge skin and bone right here. This is a new thing they got this year. It's got your gut hook and your skinning knife right here, and it's got the 6-inch boning or fillet knife. So we're going to keep that one out right now. It also comes with a carbide sharpener all in this little handy case right here. Actually, that'll flip right around, snap back into itself, and you can wear it for like a scabbard. But we're gonna get this tag punched out and get on the road, because I don't know what we're gonna hit for weather today. It's supposed to be having some pretty funky weather. It's supposed to be close to 90 today, 90 tomorrow, and then back in the 60s to almost 70s on Tuesday. So we get this tag punched out. Well, now we got that bird all tagged up and everything. We can get out of here. Like I said, we're dodging showers. Been a good day. So stay with us. AOA Outdoors will be back. The bird's legal. We're on the road. Let's see what happens.
Stay right there. When AOA Outdoors returns, Jay and Neil come across something you don't see every day. You won't want to miss this. Closed captioning for AOA Outdoors brought to you by this fine sponsor.
Outdoor Edge offers the highest quality hunting knives, combo sets, and butcher kits. Each knife holds a razor's edge to make field dressing and home processing easier. Ask your dealer for Outdoor Edge knives or visit our website at OutdoorEdge.com.
Well, after we got everything done out in the field, you know, we did our poster interviews and all that, got the bird tagged and loaded up. As I was headed back to Neil's house to drop him off, we run across a little fawn laying along the edge of the road with its mom. And the mom took off and left him there, and he just kind of squatted down on the road. So we pulled the truck up there, and I got out, and I walked up to him. I walked within 5 feet of him, took some really neat video of him, took some pictures of him, and you know, we just enjoyed the moment. I mean, it was a very good day, and that just topped it off. And we drove off because we hear Mom in the background a little ways. She was snorting at us, you know, wanting us to leave her little fawn alone. So we drove by. And about 10 minutes later, I come back by after dropping Neil off, and he was out in the field with Mom.
For today's product review, I'd like to talk about turkey skins. Turkey skins are real turkey feathers that are layered to perfection to closely imitate that of the real turkey. They are applied to a waterproof fabric that fits over your decoy to add realism. Every turkey decoy in the country tries to imitate real feathers. This one here, as you can see, it shows the layered feathers, but yet it doesn't have the realism like real feathers do. You've seen a lot of the stuffed turkeys that people are using on TV, and you see how well they work, and they do. But if a gobbler attacks them, a coyote attacks them, they get destroyed, you're out a lot of money. You can buy approximately 8 turkey skins for the cost of one of those decoys. This simply fits over the top of your existing decoy, and you got 4 hook and loop fasteners that go around at various sections. Now when you compare the turkey skins with the one without, you can see the difference. But our studies have shown the last 3 years what a difference it makes. Gobblers will readily walk past the ones without the feathers to go to the ones with the feathers. They're very durable unless you don't treat them like real feathers. If you treat them like plastic and you're careless with them, you know, you will lose feathers. What you need to do is take care. They are real feathers and they'll last a good long time. The nice thing about the turkey skins, if you do lose a feather here or there, which is inevitable, keep a few spares from a turkey that you harvest. Simply take a little super glue and patch the holes there. Put the feathers right in there, and the turkey won't know the difference, either will you. We have footage of young jakes walking by the decoys without the turkey skins on them to get to the ones with. Even the young ones know the difference between real feathers and not. And it definitely fools the call shy gobblers as well. Now when you get a windy day and the wind starts moving these feathers around, that adds movement, and nothing adds more realism than a little bit of wind. Try turkey skins for yourself. They're simple to use, they fit on most any decoy, and you'll see the results yourself. To find out more, visit our website today.
A-Way Outdoors is brought to you by the Whitetail Institute, Outdoor Edge Knives, Shadow Hunter Blinds, Swarovski Optics, Hunter Safety Systems, Muzzy, Matthews, Quickie Quiver, Ameristep Marine Automated Docks, Larry's Taxidermy Studio, St. Joe River Bows, Botswana's Bow Hunting Supplies, Luminoc, Camel Creek Hydrographics, Civil War Magazine, American Digger Magazine, Mike Avery's Outdoor Radio Show, and A-Way Hunting Products. Innovative hunting products for today's hunter. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Remember, you can hook up with Greg, Fred, and the entire A-Way team at facebook.com/A-Way Hunting. We've also hooked up with the sportsmen in North America, and we'll be giving away hunts, ATVs, and a whole lot more. Just go to awayhunting.com for giveaway details. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.